Welcome to the Out There channel, live stream 123. I think the volume's working. I'm just going to cue some music and just watch the meters and change the open. There we go. Just got to make sure. Oh, what is it? Boost up noise. That's just crazy. I didn't even touch the line. Hello, to be back on Friday. Hopefully we don't have so many technical problems. It's going alright at the moment. Now I've got to pause this little beast. Okay, I'll unmute the guys. Got Robert and the cables. Hello, are you there? John, Dakota, you there? John,
I'm here.
Okay. But I've stuffed up something there with the mic. Right. Did the music and all that play, John?
It did beautifully.
Got loud for some reason. I'm not sure if that's how it come out though. Yes, it's something to do with the noise pick up the mic, I think, in the mix and not this. So I can minimize that now. I think it's all stable. Cool. What's the counter's not updated? Maybe it's just a wee bit behind her. So we've got another sub somewhere here. Google stats are really strange. The admin panel's always like 3 members behind what it says on the main page. It's kind of weird. Anyway, looks like the stats are finally updated. And we got a black theme now for our browser. Make the buttons up at the top stand out a bit better. Fortunately, it wouldn't transfer to the app versions here. Kind of weird. Because Brave and Chrome have their own sort of appearance settings that don't use the Windows one, which is kind of strange or stupid. So I suppose Google doesn't want to play ball with Microsoft. And talk about my welcome message outside here. So, as usual, we're mucking around with testing out things, tweaking things.
Just the volume again.
Okay. Yeah, so there's been lots of problems, and I've had other hardware in the house die over the night too. So that's going a bit slow.
Your music is still playing.
Ah, right, that's what's a bit slow. Oh yeah, how could I forget to turn that off? I thought I did. Okay, we better do some other checks. Did I say it was live stream 123 or 122 by mistake? It should be 123. I think it was 123. I said. Let's see if. Good to be back, please. Yes, working. Pretty quick too. Good to be back. So yeah, if we start getting slowdowns, we're best to check and make sure the music's not playing and any other camera views are not playing, because it chews up just that enough CPU. I heard some feedback there, Din. So anything else happened overnight? I haven't had time to check. So I notice my stats have dropped, and I notice everybody else's on the UFO side of things have dropped too on Social Blade. Mine's gone from 300 views every 48 hours down to 90 or less. So it's 1/3 traffic I used to get. And I know the Secureteam had really dropped. So I just wonder if they're targeting conspiracy sites, even mine, which debunk stuff. But although I don't like to call myself a debunker, I like to call myself a truther. So unfortunately, most of the stuff is debunkable, and we're still looking for that exclusive footage. And really, that'll probably come from someone like MUFON, like Ill or Grey, probably, who gets some interesting stuff, you know. So,
well, I see your category is science and technology. Is there any way to tack education out of that as well, or?
I don't think they have that. Well,
certainly are.
I suppose it is part educational, but it's also research. It should be research and education or something like that.
Yeah.
They don't have enough categories, Google, for some reason.
Yeah, they don't.
Where's the thing?
Let me go and look real quick at my.
That's they have Social Blade bookmarked, but let's see. So one way to look up site stats anyway is Social Blade, and it's how you can keep an eye on what's going on with yourself compared to other ones. Is it .com? I think it might be. Let's have a look.
Settings.
Social Blade. Here you go. And normally you just type in the corner here the site that you want to look up. So if you look at Secureteam, you can see his stats are really plummeting. But as he is, he can survive on his donations. He gets 1,700 donations. Some people are going to be donating quite a bit. I see Richard Dolan gets like $20, $30, $50 donations when he does his live. So that super chat seems to be a good income for thing, but that doesn't Google keep 30% of the income?
Probably.
But like YouTube. Why is that not coming up here? Because I've got magnifier on. At least the sound's not corrupting. Why is that coming up there? That's kind of weird.
Check on that.
That's kind of weird how it wouldn't change the cursor there. What's happened here?
Quick.
Site use. Got it, thanks. Okay, it's got some cookie thing popping up. There we go. So he's almost coming up to 2,100,000 users. And he's deleted a lot of uploads, so he's back down to 1,000 there.
Okay. Your voice is not corrupting on the YouTube side, so.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
The stats are a bit slow though. They're coming up though. So So yeah, if you go down here, it shows you how your charts are doing. You can see it's been plummeting since April last year, and there too, which is kind of strange. Wasn't that when he got his 2 million mark? Now, what's it say here? Doesn't really tell us on that chart, does it?
Yeah, it's probably when he stopped buying subscriptions.
Yes, could be. But have you? Okay, if you have a look at this. Negative. So he's deleted some videos overnight. Probably he wasn't earning any money on them, so he deleted them. But look, under 100,000 views from all that 2.1 million subs. What's going on there?
Pretty bad.
Is it a wake up time? And look, subs. I've never seen it so low. 30 in one day, 140, 150. They used to be like 3,500 subs a day. It looks like he managed to get magnifier's glitching here. He's managed to get 300. This is pretty bad for a big channel like this. 1,000. He managed to get 1,000 those particular days, but only 100 views. 100,000 views. Still, put 3 ads on that and half it, it's still going to be $150, you know, a day there. But he's gone from probably $3,000 a day earnings down to $1,000. Now he's back down to a couple hundred. So does that mean the end is near for him? Okay, so if you type mining over here, out there, see out there. Hopefully I've typed it correct. And you can see my stats have started plummeting too, but I don't think it's as bad as his. Mine has started plummeting pretty much this month only. It's been going gradually up. Yeah. And it's been fairly constant here on 3,000 views a month to 4,000. But it's pretty bad still. I think that was when they implemented these new censorship rules. You can see how it sort of was getting up there and then it sort of died off again. Yeah. But yeah, you can see here in the recent rates how it's dropped off really badly. I used to get 2 subs last month, daily average, and about 150 views a day. And you see, barely one day I only got 33 views. That was after a live, was it? Yeah, day after a live, was it? Oh no, look, after a live.
Look at that 134 just above. That's nice.
That was when we did Sunday live, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, your Sundays are good.
It's been fairly constant though. But yeah, you go by the graph really. It might go back up, right. You know, it sort of goes into this lull thing, goes up, down, up, down, up. As long as it doesn't keep going down. But yeah, it's a handy site to check out things. There's another one too, I can't remember what its name was, but this is the most popular one. They did the April Fools as well. Said that you could edit your stats. They could edit the stats because they said it. Yeah. What they say?
Yeah, like Social Blade.
Yeah, like it's sort of.
Who's doing what?
So there's Social Blade.
Oh, she just did that.
Yeah, I just posted it there. Yeah, so who's out there? Got 2 watching. You and Dakota, I think. Cody, yeah. Cody, is he falling asleep? Are you there still, mate?
Dakota.
I think he's gone. Okay.
Switch the ship. Other ship. No.
Well, what other sites do you want to quickly look at? Well, yeah. Alien Addict. As you know, he's doing a bit of a suck up to people, and his stats are only going up, up, up. You say nice things about hoaxer channels, it can only go up. That's a bit slow, isn't it? Hope we're not getting an internet problem. Still streaming okay?
So far, so good. Let me mute you again so I can do my thing.
So he focuses on 2 of the stars. You know, whenever you've got 2 of the stars on the name, you get more views. Of course, he's been gradually building up faster than I, though, saying cousin bros are really nice guys, and Secureteam does occasionally good videos. Blah blah blah.
Oh God! I see you coming through loud and clear. Everything's clean and crisp and
cool.
Hot on.
Okay. So yeah, see how that's where you got a boost from saying nice things about those other big channels. Boom. Okay. So let's have a look. Better stats than mine for average a day. So yeah, you can see how certain videos do too. When they do a live stream or something, you can just check to see how they boost up there. But he started way back. When was it started? Great Britain, 2012. I think that was just before things started getting worse for payouts. so yeah, 2016 is where it all went wrong with the elections. So come on, get out there.
Brexit. Yep. Theresa May.
Yes, that's when all the censorship started kicking in.
Teresa.
I think Unirock's doing all right still. Let's just check him out for a while. I don't know what he's doing anymore. I don't understand what he does. He just talks about QAnon and all that sort of stuff, and I don't follow all that sort of rubbish.
What the heck is this? What is QAnon?
Well, it's meant to be someone that's in the inside circle of the Trump politics that's got an anonymous tag or ID,
Right.
or what you want to call it.
Right.
He just posts on the Chinese sites 4chan and 8chan predictions of what's going to happen. And people are taking it seriously, and I think he spends his time trying to debunk it, Unirock. So yeah. So he's on 38,000. You got to believe this guy was actually like 50 subs, and I was about 1,000 at the time. Now he's 38. So that's what happens when you do conspiracy stuff, and he sort of built it up using flat Earth and taking on flat Earth. But then he said, "Oh yeah, it makes sense. You know, I have nothing wrong against flat Earthers." And I thought, what? You're meant to be a truther. You should have lots wrong with the flat earthers. And then he was saying nice things about Mandela effect, whether it's has some reality to it, and quantum time and all this sort of stuff, which is possible, I guess. But yeah, you knew that had limited topic strength. You know, you could only talk about that so much. So he lasted a few months on that and built his channel up on people that were following that sort of stuff. It was like a trend. Right. It was a trending topic at the time. So yeah, but yeah, I think Mandela effect. I haven't really proven to myself if my memories of certain things is just bad memories. One that always got me was the Star Wars one with the 3 sepia. I don't remember ever seeing it with a silver leg. Yet if you look it up now, it's got a silver leg when they're walking down the sand dunes and stuff, and I never picked that up before. So it was mentioned in the Mandela effect. You know, because
Wow.
he's meant to be all gold, right? And he gets a recoat at the end of the movie. So maybe he had a silver leg, but I never ever paid attention to it. I suppose if you're walking around in a sandy desert, right, you're going to get all grains of sand into the electronics and stuff. I mean, into the joints, the mechanical joints. So yeah, so that's his
Not to
main
mention
channel.
all the static electricity. Wow.
Yeah, so you can see he's had dips up and down like I had. So when you debunk stuff, it goes down, and when you put something up that some people like, it goes up, and then look, boom, it got right down here, and then suddenly shut up again. So there's something they like there. I don't know, but that's not his main channel. He's got Unirock 2 or something now. Yeah, because people were paranoid when the censorship kicked in that if they lose one of their channels, they can switch to the other and still do live stream, even though they've been fairly disabled. Even though in the rules it says like Google, you're not allowed to have another channel to bypass losing lives. So this is his second channel. It's only got 13,000 subs, better than mine though. It's had 2 million views though. That's pretty good. And let's have a look at this one. This is the one he does live streams on. Yeah, that one shot up pretty quick there. April last year too.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, it did.
But this one is his live, when he does live feeds on, I think, and gaming. So yeah, he sort of protects himself that way. He's changed his logo again. Good stuff though. So yeah, that's what that site's useful for. We haven't got anyone joining us, have we? So carry on. Was there anything new overnight that's gone viral that we need to look at all?
I haven't checked out the Secureteam to see if he's got anything of kitty cats.
Well, on his Twitter, he took a hit, right? He took a hit in those stats, right? So he said on Twitter, you did a good April Fool's when your stats are so low. So he's obviously panicking now, thinking that people unsub from him, but obviously that hasn't happened. He said in one day he got less subs than he gained. So on the April Fool's, so there you go there. Well, that comes up nice and fast, doesn't it? And that's going through the proxy server there.
Okay, there's Schmuck Boy.
Schmuck Boy, I can't get access, can I? Secureteam.
Yeah. Your face belongs to that.
So I have to be logged out to get Secureteam now because he's blocked me. He's scared of a little channel like me. Wonder why. So here we go. Back to normal videos. Do I need to zoom so you can see that? Back to normal videos today. No cats, I promise. Well, maybe just one. When you're losing more subscribers than you're gaining for a day, you did a decent April Fool's prank. So I'm not sure.
He's already deleted that video too. The cat video. I'm not seeing it on here on this page. It's gone.
Gone, is it? Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think it's in the posts here either.
No.
Breaking news.
Last one's got from 6 days ago. Did the astronauts
here it
see
is,
it
here.
watching him?
If I play
it,
that's it there. If you play it and it comes up deleted, there it is. Pretty sure that's it. 4 minutes there.
Okay.
Kitty Team 10. I got it muted here though.
Right.
Let's see, can we unmute it? I think it's going through to the right.
Well, we could take one of his older ones from
cute kittens. I love them, you love them. And so today.
So he's there, right?
Weasel speaks.
So he's definitely there. He's probably blocked you, so you can't see anymore. Come on, get out there.
Yep.
Magnifier. I think it was going to the right speakers. Seemed like it was in the headset.
Let's find out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I'm not sure what people see to you back to normal. Oh yeah, I looked at it quickly last night. Oh, where's that coming from? Oh shit, John. Why is that stuff?
Piece of cheese was out of me. I don't
didn't
know.
even play that. I didn't even play that, and it's already going crazy on me.
Weird.
Trying to get out of that that thing. Okay, we'll go
I
back.
don't have anything playing anywhere.
No, it's playing on the Twitter account here. I don't like to play that music. It just makes me feel sick. Feel like it's all playing again. Hopefully it doesn't auto start again. I'm not sure how you stop autoplay on that. That's playing already as I scroll. What? Okay. Not too sure how to get around that. Maybe open another tab and don't open it maybe. And why isn't it not copied? Autoplay blocked, it said up here. Autoplay was blocked on this page, and yet it autoplays. Does that make any sense to you?
None.
None at all. It should be blocked by automatically, so you don't get that thing, so you don't accidentally get a copyright flag happening. But let's open it in a new tab, so make sure it doesn't start again. There, as long as it's like that, it won't play. Oh, hopefully it ain't gonna play. Yeah, for interest in that one. Back. Okay, let's have a look. So that one here, I think I mentioned last night. Do you remember that Snoop guy keeps putting up these crazy images?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one here, if you zoom into it, bingo, it looks like it's been blurred. Looks like a tree here.
Yep.
And that little thing in the sky there is what he's aiming at, which could be a flock of birds at night time. And looks like a car headlight here inside a car. And looks like it's been put through one of those filters, you know, like that simulates painting, like a painting, like a
Right.
looks like a crayon drawing to me. I'll save it so you can bring it up on the screen. Definitely doesn't look like a photograph anyway.
No.
And he's blasting Secureteam with it. I've blocked the guy a while ago now. Save as. Where's the image? How do you save images here? Normally save image. I think it's going to save the web page, isn't it? HTML. Yep, we want save image.
Ooh.
Save image. I can't see it in the list. We used to be able to do it. Maybe it only does it on the first one. I can't see it. Screen capture time. That's how you get around this stupidity. Where's Nimbus? Because the duck one now, I can't see it so well. Was that the one? No. I can't see it now with the dark one. Nimbus. Obviously, they haven't been tested with a dark theme. Select. Okay. It's not the best way of doing it, but it's the only way we got. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. I still haven't moved it off to my server because the server went down the time I got to back it up.
No.
Yes. Okay, hopefully I don't delete it and forget to back it up. So let's open it up in the quick viewer. Now we can see it better, hopefully. Okay, there it is.
Okay.
High quality TR3B.
Nice.
Looks like a flock of geese or something. This looks like a tree or something going on here. Looks like a branch. See the branch coming off here?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a tree on the angle. Don't know if we can get in.
Alright, who's doing
That
what?
looks like the front of the car dash. Looks like a car window here. So not only is he taking it through a car window, which is a no-go, that could be anything, reflecting back as well. So yeah, it looks to me like it's been put through one of those painting programs. Look, looks like a pastel thing. So you can do that. You can do that sort of thing in paint, which I'll show you. We just need a decent image. That's all of something. Maybe you can do that one. Where's one that we can use as an image? He's got some images here. Ugh. That cat needs a feed, I think. Hey, bro. Boy, you Merc. Has he actually got any decent images up? Has he taken any images of his with his fancy camera yet?
Yeah, thank you. Astonishing. That's my word.
Might just find one online. So yeah, not much happening on Secureteam there really. Close it down. Home button should give us Google. Okay, what would be good scenery? New Zealand, Wanaka, I think. Lake. It's a nice place to be. It's a tourist hotspot down there. Lots of good images down there. Here we go. Wanaka. But gotta make sure it's not a painting to start with. Is that a sunrise? Look at that. It's got the one tree in the middle there. I'll save it. Ah, shit. Oh, swore. Recently, chose the wrong thing again, I think. HTML. Where's the save thing gone? Have they disabled it? Save image. No, it's still there. Okay.
Okay, that's all.
Okay, let's get that image there and have a good look at it. Yeah, some nice places in New Zealand, especially in
Yeah.
especially early winter and
Well,
summer. So this
heck,
is
Lord of the Rings was filmed down there for a reason. You've got some stunning landscape down there.
yeah. So if you look at his picture, it looks like almost like he's taken it in water here. You see the water, it looks almost like that Snoop's images.
Yeah, those water pastel chalks.
Hey, One Life Man, how's it going? And you got these trees around the outside of the lake. You got the snow-capped mountains, which are not very much snow-capped at the moment. But that's down south in the middle, heading down to the very bottom. So yeah,
Where are we?
Good that you joined us. So we've got three.
One right from the. Sorry.
Yeah. Keep an eye on the side chat.
Yeah.
You should join Discord. Are you in Discord, One Life Man? I think you joined, didn't you? We're going in there every day to talk to us guys. We're in there every day pretty much. If we're not busy trying to troubleshoot computer problems, but it's going all right at the moment, isn't it, John?
Yep.
So we're going to try. I'm just going to eat something here. Where's my download folder? I haven't got it up yet. I knew I forgot something. Okay, here it is. So just open it up and paint. Look how fast that is. That's blazing. So now we've got functions here where we can actually add effects to turn it into a painting. So artistic, and that's all the things we can do. Oil painting, pastel. So I think he used something like the pastel. And we got various plugins as well that do the same things, but we'll try that one. See how well it goes. There you go. Doesn't that look like Snoop straight away on the default settings? And you can see what I mean.
Okay, time to delegate.
I wonder how you can get it darker though. So what does it say here? Pastel size, roughness. It does look like someone painted that though, doesn't it? Looks like an impressionist view of it, you know. But that's what I'm saying. I think that guy's just one of these fakers that puts into editor and does that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing if I can reduce it.
I'm putting Dakota in charge of the side chat.
Oh, okay. You sure? He might be tired.
Too bad. Delegation.
And what other ones we got here? Artistic. Oil painting, that will look pretty good. Pencil sketches.
Oh.
Rainbow, I'm not sure what that does. Stencil. Lots of things you can do. Color sketch. Anything. What's that? Alpha. Contour. Color sketch. Now let's have a play with that one. Oh yeah, kind of looks like a sketch too. It looks pretty cool. Bit washed out though. Why does it suddenly go bright from dark though? Kind of weird. Is it meant to be like on paper or something? There we go. Oh wow, that looks cool.
Mm. Oh yeah, nice.
Does look like a painting. You could print it out and hang it on the wall. Does look like a pencil sketch, doesn't it? It's amazing what you can do.
Yeah, my brother does those. He's very, very good at it.
Yeah.
He's an amazing artist.
Yeah, I used to do some stuff like that. From that to that, you see, it's amazing what you can do.
Yeah.
Artistic, and we got oil painting.
Nice.
Okay, it turns into an oil painting. Does it look like an oil painting? Yeah, it does. Look,
yeah,
you can see like the brush tips.
Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, you can blur that, and then suddenly you got a Snoop image. Okay, cancel. So these are all the plugins, you know, the 300 plus plugins you can add to this program. You got emanation. I'm not sure what that does. Emanate helper. All painting. We've got another all painting one here. We've got two we can choose for. All painting plus. What's that one do? Oh well, that's good. That one's good. Shadows. That one does shadows as well. Oh, that one can make it dark, lighter. I like that. That's really cool. So that's really like a Snoop one there, right? Just add some blur to it. It's got the same sort of color thing that's going on. You can make the brush thinner, I guess. I don't know. He's got some sort of setting. He's probably using Photoshop or something. Well, I haven't shown those functions before. I thought you might just be interested in it, that's all. It's not you.
Yeah,
But you
absolutely.
can see how people can make really good UFO ones using tools like this.
Are you eating crackers?
I'm eating some bread.
Okay, all right. Eat those carbs. Sugar in you.
Yeah, I need a drink now. Okay, we can close that one down.
So far, so good.
Yeah. So you go back to his one. I think I already got it open though. Have I? Looks very similar, you know.
Yeah, it is.
It looks almost like a pastel drawing.
Blur City. Kind of cool though.
Remember that guy? Once I said stop with the bullshit, he started on Twitter. He kept posting these silly images to me. I said stop with it. You're not fooling anybody.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he started abusing me. I got like 10 abusive emails or comments straight away. So either he's a con man or he's not right in the head, frankly, which is a shame. Looks like his kid's always in his picture though. Hey, what's on the side chat here? I was hoping Jamal and someone would join us, but they're probably working. Wonder who the first one was that thought aliens are out there. Well, I think probably man's been thinking that for a long time. Early man.
Probably the people that saw the damn things or met people. It's pretty conclusive.
Yeah. Well, you got Australian Aboriginals.
Yep.
That talk about dream time and all that, which sort of goes into that out of body stuff.
I mean, you got Native Americans, North and South America, Middle America. Yeah. Lots and lots.
And back then, we only thought there was less planets out there, didn't we? Now we think there's like 100,000 just in our galaxy alone.
Yeah.
And that's in. Is it 100,000 or 100 million? I'd have to look it up again.
Oh gosh, good question. I'm not sure.
100 billion, millions and trillions I hear bashed around now.
It just kind of goes on and on. It's pretty amazing when you try and stop and think about it.
Well, let's Google it again just to check.
Okay,
I know
find
it's
some water. Be
100,000
right back.
something. Oh, I was meant to keep UFO interest there because I was going to check them out. I'm almost finished eating here. Because it is my lunchtime. And I didn't have time to eat before the stream. So what do we got here? How many? Thing is, how many of the planets have got life on might be the key thing here, though. How many planets in Milky Way? Now, if you go out into the remote areas in New Zealand, it's just amazing how bright the sky is lit up with stars. You just don't see it in the city because the city lights just hide all the star lights that's in the sky that you can see with your eyes. And the Milky Way is just like a big stretch of whiteness in the sky. So the Milky Way contains between 200 and 400 billion stars and at least 400 billion planets. So it was billions, not 1,000. So how many of those would have life on? Well, what's 1% of 100 billion? Still going to be a lot of planets that may possibly be in the Goldilocks zone. What's going on here? There it is. Don't have to type it all in. Goldilocks zone 20. Which planets are in the Goldilocks zone? It's kind of a funny question. Strong reported based on Kepler space mission data that there could be as many as 40 billion Earth-sized planets orbiting the habitable zone of sun-like stars and red dwarfs in the Milky Way. So gone down from 100 billion planets and down to 40 that are livable and not just gas giants like we've got in our... Wasn't it Jupiter they reckon was going to be a sun, but it never got dense enough, so it's like a big gaseous ball out in space there. Doesn't mean it's not cold though. It probably has a really hot core. It has there's a lot of bad storms on it. So there we go. We got an answer from Google again, and my magnifier's playing up a wee bit. Yeah, some big superstars out there. Remember, there was that one I looked at. There was actually, you could fit 5 million of our suns into it, they reckon. Can you imagine that? Why does it matter about ET research? Let's see if we can get it to read out with the Aussie accent.
The Goldilocks zone refers to the habitable zone around a star where the temperature is just right, not too hot and not too cold, for liquid water to exist on a planet. Liquid water is essential for life as we know it. Where we find liquid water on Earth, we...
Okay, I'm not too sure where John's gone. Is he back yet?
The only life we know about is our carbon-based life, and water plays a crucial part in our own existence, and so it's only natural that we direct our attention to planets in locations capable of having liquid water. Professor John Webb of the University of
Yeah, it doesn't quite read everything, does it? New South Wales. I wonder if it's to do with the voice thing they're using. It's free, you see.
There's plenty of life on Earth and there's plenty of water, but we've yet to find life on other planets even in our own solar system. Looking for planets in the Goldilocks zone is a way that allows scientists to hone in their search for Earth-like planets that could contain life. Basically, the assumption is that if it's possible there may be liquid water on the planet, then it's also possible that the planet may be habitable.
Yep. So without water, so the question is, where does the water come from? Does it, as years ago they thought it comes from asteroids that crashed, or meteorites that crashed into Earth that had water, oxygen or hydrogen embedded into it. But yeah, I don't know, because the comets are meant to be icy and they vaporize the tail. But now they think maybe the water is being made inside the Earth, but like a fusion reactor. So I don't know. I don't know if that's fictitious science or not anymore. I heard about it. Let's see. Where water being made inside Earth. It's kind of like a conspiracy topic, really, isn't it? So what have we got here? I think they did some underground testing. Massive ocean of water found 620 miles below Earth's surface. So does that suggest that it's coming from internal? Or it's leaking back from the sea, back inside somehow, back into the core, and then coming back up? Considering how much of the ocean that we've explored, we know there's big cracks in it where the plates are, and it's thriving with life. Lots of minerals are coming out of it that the life thrives on, and of course the heat, they can live down there and not freeze. The bacteria and the little crazy little fish they have down there, they don't have eyes. And they got fish that actually glow as well down at the very bottom of the sea there. Does Earth make water? It's a good question. Planet Earth makes its own water from scratch deep in the mantle. Our planet may be blue from the inside out. Earth's huge store of water might have originated via chemical reactions in the mantle rather than arriving from space from collisions. So that's on New Scientist there. So let's click on that one. And that was back when. I think I can hear John.
I'm still here. I'm just kind of multitasking in the background.
All right. So that was back in January 2017. So it's not that long ago this article was written. I posted it down the side there because it's quite an interesting topic, really. So people talked about the Earth being hollow, but obviously it's not, because you can do testing, right? And you can see that it's made up of different types of rock and liquids and iron cores, which creates the magnetic field around the planet. There is a hole in the magnetic field down near Brazil, and where it's less magnetic field, and it makes a mess of the satellites that pass over the region too, and aircraft that pass through the area, a bit like a Bermuda Triangle in a way, messes up with because the magnetic field changes. You know, you're using it for compass. It would mess it up. But that's why they get the signal from GPS satellites now and other types of radio feeds. So they're less likely to get lost. But there has been some weird plane crashes where they lose control, which they said was due to air pressure speed or something, where the vent got iced over or something. I think there was a plane crash where they lost control somehow. The computer automatically adjusted it or something, told them the wrong information, that the airspeed was dropping. So what's this one here saying? The volcano ones, we've debunked them before. We've had a look at most of the volcano ones. They're either going to be bugs in front of the camera, airplanes. A lot of these volcanoes have little airstrips around them, and they have little planes that come down. And because cameras that they have aimed at these volcanoes all the time are cams, like that you use on your home security, even if they're HD, right? I've got an HD one. Still, you get bugs and planes, and anything that moves fast ends up being a streak on the camera. And that's what you see, these little streaks that look like they're going into the volcano actually landing on the airstrip behind the volcano. So we've sort of covered that in previous lives. So yeah, I suggest you go back and see if you can find them and have a watch again, because if you don't want to keep re-hacking the same old stuff. Really, I don't know why a UFO would want to go into a volcano. It doesn't sort of make sense. Go under sea, yes, to hide themselves. Maybe have a base under the sea. I could see why they would want to be under the sea. We're seeing UFOs, obviously, in To the Stars footage where the pilot said they seem to come from under the sea and hover above and then shoot up 20,000 feet in the blink of an eye, sort of thing, which is impossible. The G-forces would kill normal humans inside it. So obviously it's using some exotic technology there. Unfortunately, no one can seem to get an HD video of this actually happening apart from the humans seeing it with their eyes. So someone's lying somewhere, I think, and there's better footage out there. Whether we get to see it be another thing. And that somehow, I don't know if To the Stars will ever get that kind of footage that actually really convincing. But yeah, that's the only way you're going to be sure what you're getting is from official air tracking military cameras, right? Because anyone can film it out in the street, and you could think that they hoaxed it or something like that because you don't know the people. You need to have someone that you know is a trusted source. If a trusted source manages to video something, then you can say, well, they certainly wouldn't have made it up, hoaxed it. Say if some MUFON investigator was out in a cornfield and a triangle flew overhead and they filmed it, that would have been like the smoking gun evidence of anything that's out there. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. And a particular person that had that situation happen is Chase from MUFON saying that all the batteries died. But yeah. So yeah, I never wonder why she didn't have like a camera far away locked off that's filming the skies that's outside of their normal general area, so you can at least see something, you know. You think someone would have set up something there, being a professional investigator. Now you see what's that person, Josh Gates on Destination Truth, which I kind of like that series because it was funny, and they did actually capture some interesting stuff on camera, as well as sound, you know, EVP, paranormal stuff. That one where they could hear when they went diving under the sea, I think it was on Destination Truth. I think he also repeated it going on Expedition Unknown, which is the new TV show that he's in. Television program or? Yeah, I think it's a travel TV or something. Can't quite hear you, John. You're way up in the distance, but yeah. But yeah, very faint in the background there. I'm not sure if people can hear you. I can hear you because you're in the headset, but yeah, he went diving under what was it? The QE2 and some other ships, and he could swear that he was actually hearing engine noises, like the diesel engine, and yet clearly there wasn't any engines running on the ship because it's not been used for centuries or whatever. And yeah, so go and check out that show. Destination Truth series is really good. I still got recordings of that on the hard drive myself, and I'll go back and re-watch some of them because they're quite. He did actually get some UFOs on them as well, which was quite interesting. They were in South America or Mexico, and they were in underground tunnels, and they saw this light in the underground tunnel, and they started chasing it. I'm not sure if they managed to capture much on camera, and then they come out to an exit point where the light went upwards, and they could climb themselves up onto the surface, and here they are filming this light in the sky, which is quite an interesting footage. I think I may have a clip on my channel of it under good question. I'm not sure which video it was on.
Yeah, that would be the thing to debunk.
Yeah, personally, I don't know what it was. It looked like a light. It looked like a typical sphere orb light. I can't even remember what episode it was on. I think it's called orb lights or something. See orbs. That's probably not the place to set it. This is where we get 4 days old. 7 years ago.
That's not
Yeah,
bad.
that's where we get all the old stuff, not all the current stuff. So even if you put orbs in there, you'd expect a ghost hunting show that were uploaded something a few days ago or a few hours ago, but nope, Google made sure of that you never find this stuff again. I think it was orbs or something. I put the channel, the episode to go and watch. Some of the stuff though could have been the International Space Station. They don't use the same tools that we do when we analyze stuff here. Unfortunately, of course, Plane Finder is fairly new, and also Flight Radar 24 is pretty new, going back to 2016. A lot of these shows were for 2016, of course. So they probably didn't have these things on their phones to be able to aim it at the sky. Plus, they're probably in areas where there was no cell reception as well. Orbs, yeah, you can see. Oh, this one here, I think it might be. Ghost lights. Might be in that one. Let me just pause it and skim it. Of course, John's seen all my videos. You say, yeah, I saw that one. But yeah, I got a lot of videos up.
You've got a lot of videos with a lot of information, guys. Anyone that hasn't seen them, go back and start going through. There's lots of.
So this is about the Martha lights trying to be debunked, of course. And people were saying it was car headlights. I'll just play a wee bit, but I'll pause it. So this is footage I got. They're saying this is car headlights reflecting through what do you call it? Inversion atmosphere, where it sort of reflects upwards. You know how we saw the ships that were hovering above the ocean? They reckon it's the same effect with cars going along the highway and it reflects up in the atmosphere. I'm not too sure on that. We know there's some strange stuff out there, the ball lightning, and also what do you call it? Earth lights. So,
Right.
So what I don't understand here is pretty much you can go to this location here. So this is another show that was on TV called Paranatural. And you see this earth light or something disappear out the forest on thermal vision, right? And apparently it's meant to be the wrong color that the thermal camera is meant to be able to represent, and they don't know. The scientist they have on there says he doesn't know why it's showing up as that particular color on the thermal. But yeah, I'm a bit surprised no one's actually fully debunked the Martha lights in Texas. I think it's somewhere near Texas. Right.
Yes, it is.
This was the episode here where they saw this orb come out of the tunnels and it just hovered in the sky. Could it be anything? I suppose it could be, but you have to watch the whole series. Destination Truth, Season 5, Episode 4. Is another one, which I think was an unusual one too. It could have been the space station. It kind of looks like the space station, you know.
Yeah.
But then he says there's a little UFO following it, which is kind of strange. You can see here.
Someone out for a spacewalk. Maybe the shuttle's out there. Who knows?
You can see I sort of bent the image so I could use it without copyright.
Yeah.
There's a clip from it. Yeah, so it was on that one there, but you have to listen to it. It was making a weird sound, that one. They chased it out the tunnel here.
Sounds intriguing, actually.
Yeah, I can't play it without getting copyright. Probably on my own video. Yeah.
That would.
But yeah, I'm not sure if that one's still got a copyright claim on it or not. Let you use it or whatever. So there you go. best to dig up the show. There'll be copies of it still out there on the web somewhere. Probably can't buy it on iTunes anymore or whatever. Amazon, they don't keep the stuff up for very long, do they?
It depends on what it is.
So that's why I reckon all the shows should be on YouTube, paid by ads at the front. You know, even if it's low quality, like 400p or something, it should be available, so you can access any old shows and say, "Wow, that's amazing." And you should be able to, and you should be able to use it on live streams for, you know,
educational purposes.
Yeah, or breaking down the view of it and breaking it down, doing better.
Yeah.
You know, you could get those ghost images from TV shows and do better analysis than they do, because they don't always do the best job. Yeah.
With that paint program, heck yes.
Yeah.
Especially curves. I love curves. That's fun.
It's
an appropriate name too. On your paint program, let's use paint.net.
Yeah.
The curves program, love it.
So
that and the overlay.
So yeah, what's one life man saying? Looks like he may have gone. So he was talking about UFOs going to volcanoes, and because we've looked at that together again, John, and you could see one was clearly a helicopter landing tourists. Some claim it was a drone hovering there taking pictures, but I don't know. We tried to find the flight path, the flight data of the area, but Plane Finder, as we found out later on, doesn't have all the small planes on it, small commercial planes, which is a lot of those ones will be, and commercial helicopters. They have to ask to be added onto their database, and a lot of them don't, of course. So they don't have any tracking data from the call sign being shown, because they could be private, not be invisible. So our planet was talking about this water coming from inside. Looks like I can't really magnify too much. So I guess this is the kind of image they got. Yeah. When they do those explosive things and they get the signals coming back, they can work out the type of materials and whether it's clay, granite, liquids.
Yeah, sonar.
And then they got laser. What's it called now? LDR or something, which looks from the top of the surface and takes away all the trees, so you can actually see any old buildings that once stood there. So they're finding stuff.
That's interesting.
They're finding stuff in Amazon now, using that by removing all the rainforest, and they can find old structures.
It's cool.
Our planet may be blue from the inside out. Earth's huge store of water might have originated via chemical reactions in the mantle, rather than arriving from space through collisions with ice-rich comets.
Thank you, mate.
This new water may be under such pressure that it can trigger earthquakes hundreds of kilometers below Earth's surface, tremors whose origins have so far remained unexplained. That's the upshot of a computer simulation of reactions in Earth's upper mantle between liquid hydrogen.
Sort of got cut off there, didn't it? Hydrogen. Must be a limit on the free use of that voice thing, eh?
Yep, there sure is.
I think if I change the voice, which I don't want to do because I don't want to stuff it up, we might get one that can read it out fully, but we get that robotic Stephen Hawkins sound probably.
Yeah.
That's the upshot of a computer simulation of reactions in Earth's upper mantle between liquid hydrogen and quartz, the most common and stable form of silica in this part of the plane.
Okay.
I
don't think it's going to read much of that one, but we'll try it.
This is one way water can form on Earth, says team member John Tshirt at the University of Saskatchewan in Canada. We show it's possible to have water forming in Earth's natural environment, rather than being of extraterrestrial origin.
I don't know how loud it's
So
coming
there.
through on the live stream.
Yeah, well, they
I'm
need
not
to
seeing
find
any
out.
indicators moving much here, so hopefully it's working. We're hearing it directly in our headsets because I've got it going through the mixer. So I'm not sure if anyone out there has actually
The
listened.
simple reaction takes place at about 1,400 degrees Celsius and pressures 20,000 times higher than atmospheric pressure as silica, or silicon dioxide, reacts with liquid hydrogen to form liquid water and silicon hydride.
So there you go. So this theory might actually be legit. So that means a lot of planets out in space there may have water on them. And of course, the element for life. And did it come
It's coming through loud and clear, no distortions. Great.
Cool.
Deep down, the latest work simulates this reaction under various temperatures and pressures typical of the upper mantle between 40 and 400 kilometers down. It backs up previous work by Japanese researchers who performed and reported the reaction itself in
2014. Didn't quite get there. It's quite good though. It means I don't have to zoom in and read it. And it's quite understandable, the robotic voice, even though it sounds almost natural. What's happened here? Did I click the link? Formation of silicon H4 and O2. Oh, they've actually got a research paper here from Japan. Interesting. Doesn't have much there though. Earthquake trigger. Let's see. How much did we read before?
We set up a computer simulation very close to their experimental conditions and simulated the trajectory of the reaction, says TC.
TC, that's kind of strange name.
Like Tsetse Fly.
But in a surprise twist, the simulation showed that the water formed within quartz but then can't escape, and so the pressure builds up.
Oh. So remember, I also did the episode about does Earth make crude oil? This idea that it's
correct.
Actually, this idea that it comes from fossil fuels may actually be wrong. Just like the way water comes from collisions, it actually is made inside the Earth from the stresses and the material that's down there. So oil will probably never run out if that's the case. So I suppose it might be 100 years or another 100 years on if we're still using fossil fuels, whether that comes true. But they use crude oil for lots of things, not just for driving cars and all that. They use it for
plastics and pharmaceuticals, and
and medicine, I believe. Don't they make
pharmaceuticals.
headache pills from it?
Oh, I'm sure they do.
And I bet they make carbon fiber from it, don't they? Or do they use something else for that?
Oil.
I'm not too sure on that. I'm not too sure on that. But there might be from silicon or something like that. They make carbon from. Oh, let's see. We probably could do a search on that. Yeah. Let's find out. How is, I don't know, what are we looking for? Material has got from
different uses for different uses.
Fiber. I'm not too sure how to word it, but let's see what we come up with.
Okay, I'll do the same thing.
Raw materials. Carbon fiber is made from organic polymers. Oh, there you go. Well, if it's organic, they're going to say fossil fuels, I'm sure, which consists of long strings of molecules held together by carbon atoms. The most common fibers, about 90%, are made from the polyacrylonitrile petrol.
Aqualon.
Probably have to get the Australian to say that one. If it's going to let me select it.
Yes.
Polyacrylonitrile pan.
Oh, I can't say that. A small amount, about 10%, manufactured from rayon or the petroleum pitch process. So where's that from?
Polyacryl. Aqua.
Material is carbonated from.
Polyacryl. That's a tough.
You're breaking up a bit there, probably because I'm using the magnifier.
Nah, I've got the fan blowing on me. It's probably trying.
No, you're cutting out the end for some reason.
Yeah. Yes, because I've got the fan blowing on me. Let me change the angle.
Carbon fibers are usually combined with other materials form a composite. When impregnated with a plastic resin and baked, it forms carbon fiber reinforced polymer.
If it's plastic, it's petroleum.
Yeah. Well, it says petroleum pitch, so we have to look at that one. I suppose some of it
should be tar.
I suppose
it's
you can.
Tar.
Yeah, I suppose that could be organic, though. I don't know. The idea was that there's a lot of pressures underground, and of course, rock is mostly carbon. So as it squashes together, it forms this crude oil business, and then it just gradually forms pockets and then leaks to the surface, just like water does, like they're talking about here. And it sounds like a conspiracy or pseudoscience, but obviously it sounds plausible. They say there might actually be organisms that's living right down to the core of the earth, and they might be processing the rock and by eating it. You know how they live and multiply, and then eventually forms pockets and then leaks up to the surface. So, yeah, still quite an interesting idea. I think, anyway.
Especially if it's actually true. It's like that would change lots of things.
Well, one way to verify it was, does other planets have crude oil, but no life? And of course, there's natural gas. Remember, natural gas is a byproduct of that as well. You know, biological organisms, and they reckon there's other natural gas on other planets from their, you know, the study of the spectral light coming off the planets. But until you get a probe on there and analyze it, isn't methane also on Mars? And they said there was small quantities on the moon as well, wasn't there? Pictures and
that I don't know.
From coal tar, there you go. Derived from coal tar or plants. Forms of pitch may also be called tar, bitumen, or asphalt. We actually use asphalt for our roads over here. Makes a nicer sounding, this concrete, you see. So
yeah, out here.
Yeah,
sorry,
it melts. The problem if you're in a hot desert, it melts, so they can't use it.
Well, what we're doing out here, Arizona's kind of a test bed. We're taking old tires and shredding them up, and we're using those in road surface now, and finding out they're quiet, they don't develop potholes, and they don't break down. So
yeah, trucks are always destroying our roads here with the tar on it.
Right.
Yeah,
especially when it's hot.
Is that the one there? Let's have a look. What's that got to do with it? Back to Coopers, because they know they can depend on it.
It's a sales ad.
Petroleum pitch. Petroleum pitch is an alternative and supplement to coal tar pitch. The pH level is up to 10 times lower than coal tar pitch without the consideration lower of the carbon content Petroleum pitch is used for the production of refractory bricks, clay pigeons, and a impregnation pitch for graphite electrodes, and also used as a blend into coal tar pitch and for other special applications. Doesn't say carbon fiber there though, but I guess that comes under other. Anyway, yeah, so it does sound like they're saying it can come from plants or coal, but yeah, I was having my doubts. You know how I looked at the episode where the tree that was fossilized ran millions of years strata. There's no way the tree was rotten for a million years and then more sedimentary rock formed around it on the next level up, and made another million years of coal and then another chunk. It just doesn't sort of make sense to me. The whole tree would have been fossilized in one go, so how can it be millions of years going back? So there was some strangeness to the science of all that. So crate trigger, what's this one about the crate trigger? They're saying the water moving around. Crates could be triggered as the water finally escapes from the. This is really interesting, good science here. Unless the mouse cursor is going crazy. Other researchers said it's plausible, so let's read out a chunk of that.
Other researchers said it was plausible that this water caused deep quakes. These results provide important insights into the reactions between quartz and hydrogen at high pressures, says John Ludden, Executive Director of the British Geological Survey.
So why is New Zealand getting lots of quakes and yet UK gets one in a blue million years? I think they had a little shake not long ago, last month, wasn't it, in Surrey or somewhere like that. So why would there be like water right underneath New Zealand? They're talking about that New Zealand's actually a continent and most of it's under the sea, which kind of makes sense, I guess. Big land mass. Rather than being an island, it's just the tip of the land mass that's sticking above the sea is the islands.
Yeah.
Origin story. Here we go. Let's see if I can read that one out. I did post a link on the side chat anyway, if people want to read it all.
As long as the supply of hydrogen can be sustained, one can speculate that water formed from this process could be a contributor to the origin of water during Earth's early accretion, says Tshirt. Water formed in the mantle can reach the surface via multiple ways, for example.
Where'd it get to? Wish it had a wee bit longer buffer.
Water formed in the mantle can reach the surface via multiple ways, for example, carried by magma in the form of volcanic activities.
There we go. Well, New Zealand has certainly got some active volcanoes and dormant volcanoes. Littleton, where Christchurch is right next to, is an ancient volcano. And
now, aren't you guys part of the Ring of Fire?
Oh yeah, that's where we get a lot of earthquakes.
It is possible that water is still being made this way deep inside Earth today, and the same could be true of other planets.
So, yeah, until you find that water that's coming up from underground, maybe it's under the deep lakes, like Loch Ness, where it's too deep to actually get people down there, or deep under the sea where the pressures are too big to actually go and see what's going on. But yeah, there are a lot of violent water currents deep down too, isn't there? So you just don't know. There might be a rush of water coming out. especially during earthquakes. Makes kind of sense, though. Anyway, that was us. We sidetracked there a bit, didn't we?
That's all right. That's how it works.
We're talking about the Goldilocks zone, led us to water again. What does
Water is
ET have to
important,
do
God
with
knows.
Goldilocks? I wonder who invented the term Goldilocks.
What does ET have to do with Goldilocks? Remember the story Goldilocks and the Three Bears? Where a golden-haired girl goes into a house, samples 3 bowls of porridge and finds that one is just right, not too hot and not too cold.
Well, there you go. There's the answer. So that's why it's called the Goldilocks zone. The one that's just
Bless your little heart.
one of the planets is just right.
Oh, ABC Radio. There you go. Here's your answer.
The Goldilocks
Shortcut.
zone around a star is just like that, and the terms may have been first coined on ABC Radio.
Ta-da!
Oh, you got good eyesight. I can't read it.
I think it might
Well,
have been
I'm
my
looking at a
friend Dr.
6-inch
Charlie
screen.
Lineweaver and Stuart Gary, who first applied the term, the Goldilocks zone, to describe the habitable zone around a star when the temperature is not too hot or too cold. Professor Webb said.
Said,
That's
and
all I
didn't
said.
say. Where did it get to? Professor said. Oh, right. That was the end of it. So that answers that. So now we know about Goldilocks and a number of planets. So let's get back to the UFO topic instead of the science thing. But it's good to look at different things rather than just the same old mundane stuff and recap stuff and approach it from another angle. Like, because one life man brought up this volcano. And then, I don't know, so one topic led into another there. So what do we got going on here? Scott Brando. According to known hoaxer, promoter, and UFO approach, the UFO approached astronauts of the ISS. So NASA cut the feed. Did we have a look at this one? Watching the full video.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Emanated gifts. That's gone all bloody crazy again.
Well, I know you and I discussed this one, but yeah, go.
Was that one of the planet Earth coming around, or the moon, I mean.
Yep.
But this looks like a lens flare. This one's a lens flare, so this is a different one. See that as the sun gets brighter, it reflects off something here. Like something here.
Okay.
You see the panel here lights up somewhere. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out where it's coming from.
Question.
Definitely an angle thing.
Yeah.
Robot arm over here could be reflecting back at the camera. I think it might be that, is it? As the angle changes. So it's dark to start with, and as it progresses around, it disappears. But anyway, there you go. Emanated gift. It's a UFO, man. Don't be fooled. Okay, keep moving. Okay, we got back to the volcano again. Surprise, surprise. We're just talking about that. And here we are. We got
there
one.
You go.
Here we go. We got one from Scott again.
Just for you, one life man. This is for you, my friend.
Here we go. UFO going into the volcano. There's actually an airliner going behind the volcano, I think. Is it? Yep. I wonder if it comes out. I'm not sure. Here it comes. Just flying to the airport on the other side there.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming in for landing on long exposure. Crappy HD. What do you call it? Cam home security type camera. And it's not designed for like fast moving stuff anyway. It's designed for some creepy guy walking up the driveway in a ski mask. What do we got here? Without zooming in too much because it messes up. Would be the same swamp gas. Not too sure what that was on about. Oh, here we go. The sun, that's where that image comes from. I think that was the moon one though, wasn't it? Let's have a look. I think that's the one we looked at last time, wasn't it? Yep, coming up. Alien hunters spot UFO hiding in background on NASA live feed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, the sun. Good research going on there.
Yeah, so it's on the sun, so you know.
You broke up then.
Oh, sure, it's okay.
You broke up at the
It
end.
was dissing the sun.
Alien hunter being Secureteam, was it? It won't scroll up. Here we go. What's going on here? Seems to go crazy. Glitches. I'm not sure why it's doing that. This glitches as we're going down. I suppose it uses more graphic processing. CPU. What? See, it's stuck again. There we go. Suddenly it goes down. So what's this one here? We looked at this one last time, but didn't actually play it. Old fake video reaching 150,000 views. Was but debunked 4 years ago by CGI expert hoax killer. So let's have a look.
UFO. Weird.
I can't even get it on my fucking camera.
Oh,
It's a
Beautiful.
UFO.
oh!
my God,
Why did you
it's
put that on,
removed.
Scott?
Oh my God.
Oops. The orb dropping. Your mother shit dropping orbs. Sorry about that F-bomb there, guys. I didn't know it was in the video. Yeah, you can see it's CGI. Come on. Symmetrical dots, the right distance apart. Yeah, really good stuff. Fake camera shake. So, I wonder where they got the original video from with all the swearing on it from the kids. So that's that, I guess. Yeah, it's still going. Crazy footage. Why do people make fakes? For money? Certainly,
They have to. Yeah.
It's disappointing that people make fakes. Humans are scum.
Very much.
That sort of ruins it all, you know. Government funded, maybe. Yeah, what's that one? I've got to zoom in again. UFO filmed over Venezuela. I wonder how some people think that sun reflection from a mountain is an alien craft. Looks like it's from, what's it, South America?
Yeah.
Looks like a crane in the background there. Yeah, it could be anything. Look how blur it was filmed or photographed taken with a spud cam again. Definitely could be a reflection on a window taken from a high rise, you know. It looks like also like a light, office light, you know. Looks like it's on a high rise here or from someone's building.
Right.
I don't know if there's a video of it. Is it worth looking at the video? I'm not sure if it takes us anywhere. It doesn't look like it. I can't see any click links to a video. Is this taking us somewhere? YouTube. Here we go. All right, here we go. There's meant to be a UFO. We've got the sound muted. March the 30th, 2019. So who is this guy? Gabe Hash, is it? Never heard of him.
Gabe Hash. Don't.
Well, how many followers has he got? Quite a lot.
Spanish speaking, whatever it is.
He's up to almost
Gabe
a million
Hash
subs.
TV.
Million subs. So is he saying it's I bet it's not in English, is it? Here we go. Yeah, it's in Spanish, isn't it?
Yeah. Looks like he's catering to the Spanish speaking crowd. That's probably why he has a million subs. He's covering a market that a lot of people don't. So
Yeah,
good for him.
They need some good debunkers that can speak Spanish, I guess.
Yep, absolutely.
But you can see it's below the horizon there. It definitely looks like it's mountain. It's probably, I think other people have debunked this one as well. Said it was a reflection of a house roof is more likely what it was.
Yeah.
I think we looked.
Tile roof.
Yeah, I think we've looked at this one before ourselves, haven't we? Seems to ring a bell.
Recognize it. Which doesn't mean anything.
Here we go. Where is it?
Okay. Side.
I suppose I got to zoom in, but it'll probably go slow again. Yeah, great stuff.
As long as it doesn't freeze.
It's freezing a bit. See, my mouse went up there, and I didn't even move it up there. So it looks like a reflection of a roof, maybe.
Well,
there's a crane there. Crane.
Crane. Thank you. Crane. Yeah. I should don't clock. Don't even think about it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, looks like a crane.
There's a crane underneath it, but is that another crane in the background?
I don't
a crane that's got like a advertising strip on it that's reflecting back the sun. Or another high rise that's being built. It might be a high rise here. Oh, where's it going? It's moving down below the crane now.
Yeah.
It's a reflection.
Yeah.
It's a reflection. Yeah. That was in front of the crane, wasn't it? Looks like it's in front of the crane. So they're just cherry picking frames by the looks of it. A reflection inside the car window. I don't know. Very suspect anyway. Yeah, so the cherry picking a frame, mate. Why are you zooming in on it? Here we go. Behind or in front of the crane. There you go. It's vanished now. Lens flare.
Yes.
Reflection. It went behind the tree then. It looks like a roof of a house then. There you go. That's a clearer shot.
Yeah.
Looks like a high-rise building. Oh, come on, mate. And there's a crane there as well. Bad camera footage. There we go. There's another UFO down here. Look, another building.
Yep.
So there's a building roof. You can see even white bits on this one here. There it is there, look. UFO, look. There's a building with a white bit.
Yep.
Looks
Right
identical
there.
to this one. And we're sort of getting debunked during video, mate. There's a bird. UFO.
Maybe he wants to become Jaime Maussan.
Look,
Jaime
there's a roof
Maussan.
here that's reflective as well, down there. Another one in the background here. So as you gradually change your angle, so where's the crane gone though? There was a crane here, there wasn't it? Keep zooming in, keep zooming in and out.
And then there's a cell tower there.
Where's this crane? Where's the crane gone? Was it there?
Yeah, I see what you're looking. I don't.
Can't quite see the crane now. Change the angle. They're saying the UFO landed in the trees.
Of course it did.
So that's another footage here. I reckon it's the same thing though. But this one's reflecting off a window as they're driving or something. Yeah, I don't know if this guy's debunking it or promoting it. Oh. But it's enough of that one, I guess. How do we get out this? It's too big. Escape key. Oh, there it is.
Debunking Spanish.
There we go. So yeah. UFO interest. And that's all we got. Oh, we almost done 2 hours already. Man, time flies. So who's out there? Just John watching. So yeah, we looked at that TR3B on this silly map. Keeps going crazy on us. Where was it now? Can't even see it now on the map. Here was it? Which turned out to be no thing in the video from what we could see. It was over here, wasn't it? Let's see if I can find it again. Here we go. Lots of them here. That one, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Vesparicio. Is that how you say that?
Valparaiso, Indiana.
Valparaiso.
Yeah.
That sounds Italian,
yeah,
is it?
yeah.
Italian?
Spanish. That's a Latin. It's a cognitive.
Spanish, Italian. But, well, Spanish and Italian are next door to each other, though, aren't they?
Pretty much.
Mm. We've debunked this one before, haven't we? It was actually sky lanterns, so that's what we looked at last time. That wasn't the one that we found the other day when we were doing a test stream. And the guy circled it. It was there somewhere. Anyway, we'll look around, see what we can find. Yeah, we don't get too many with pictures, do we? 1 in 10, maybe? There we go. Let's see if we got a decent image on that one. Plymouth. I think that's the English name. Plymouth from UK.
Yep.
What's it saying though? Oh, look at this blurb. It looks like it's cut and paste from a book.
Very much.
heavy.
You skeptic, you.
Yeah.
On March 29, 2015 at approximately 8:35 p.m. I was in my car driving home and was about 200 yards from my house when I spotted a solid orange glowing sphere moving in the sky,
Okay.
So
I
he
read that out.
is stopped.
Stopped and observed it for 10 seconds, then I recorded it with my cell phone for about 30 seconds. This object was 100% solid orange in color and not blinking or flashing, so I knew it wasn't a plane or helicopter because it didn't have any of the typical
Yeah.
Aviation required route. Okay.
He knew instantly that it wasn't a plane.
green or white lighting on it. So at that point, my first thought was that it was a UFO. The official sunset for that date occurred at 7:38 p.m. court, so there was no daylight and it was dark outside with high cloud cover, no stars visible. This object
Okay, let's
Appears
download it, I
to
guess.
about 1,000 to 15 feet.
Yeah, you won't see all the lights if it's that depends the distance away. You won't see. I watch planes all the time, and I think, I can't see the blinking wingtip lights, and then it gets closer and closer, and then suddenly you can start seeing them. But you certainly see the bright white ones. Again, I have to get one of those outside cameras, but it looks like I'm going to have to buy replacement other equipment again in the house. So here it comes. It's coming down pretty quick. For MUFON, anyway.
Well, so far so good. This is cream. I please.
Well, apart from your sound cutting out, I'm not too sure what's causing that.
I don't know.
Cuts out at the end sometimes, so kind of weird.
Well, yours just the same. It's just.
Okay, it's opening on the wrong screen. Surprise, surprise. Here we go. Well, that's dragging all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Super fast. Okay, that looks like car headlights there. Here's the outside of the car. Car's going past. Orange lights. Hey? Is that it? Let's see. I'll put
It's on a motorway. Yeah, the lights are coming.
is that what he's looking at, though?
He's looking at cars coming at him on the right-hand side.
Okay, some audio there, so let's have a listen to the audio better in the headset.
Oh, yeah.
We're looking up here, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look at too. Just one little speck up there. Keeps coming in and out though. Well, that's helped. Jeez.
Stop sign.
No, it's her fault.
Let's see, can we zoom in, maybe? Let's see if we can turn it on. Sometimes it doesn't work, as we found out. If it's on an iPhone.
This has to be portrait. And a cell phone.
I think it's gone the wrong direction again, yeah?
Come on, people. Why don't y'all have GoPro something?
So what was the movie extension on this? Was it an MOV? Yeah, it's an iPhone.
That it is.
Get Androids, mate. Get Androids a lot better. Dump those iPhones, rubbish. They can't even use standard MP4 format.
I know.
Okay,
My sister just bought him. Go ahead.
I don't think there's anything in there unless there's a little dot up the sky there.
That's all I'm seeing. A little dot.
I'm seeing traffic.
Yep.
Not seeing anything, but we'll snap it. That was quick. There it is. Round the wrong way. Because VLC doesn't know. I still have yet to look into those codecs to see if it can fix it. So, okay. So where's this dot of light? Cars. Stop sign. Or some speed sign. Looks like some billboard. Can't see any other thing in the sky there. So, keep looking.
Bye-bye.
Another useless report, sir.
There you go. There you go. Right there.
Oh, you see it, do you?
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Where?
Let's capture that. Maybe we can see something.
There's the road sign again. Cars. I don't think there's anything on there.
Sky, and that's it. That's what it's like a stupid dot.
It's got to be a plane, isn't it? Far away. It's probably seeing the tail light as it's flying away from him.
Yeah, could be.
Was there something on that one?
That could be Venus again. You know.
Motion blur. So if there was a little dot in the sky, we'd expect to be a streak somewhere, and there's not, is there? Unless he's still aiming it. Okay, you tell me.
Well, this is little UFO believing it.
This he's talking about that, which is this car headlights.
Light.
Well, it is orange. Wouldn't your heart sink? You know, you read the report and then you load up the video and your heart would sink if you were a MUFON investigator. You think, oh no, here we go again. You know how crappy the iPhones are capturing stuff and low lights. It might be there, but I'm not sure what it says in the report. Are we missing it? Is it there for like a second or something? Or a stop sign? What we could do is put it on slow motion and zoom it at the same time. $20 seconds. 1/3 the speed, or is that going to be slow enough? Probably not. Slower. Okay, let's try it now.
There you go.
Mute it. Okay, let's zoom in. Okay, there's a street light there. Built other street lights, cars, maybe.
There's orange light. Is that street light?
Yep. Moving it all over the place.
Nice.
Edge of the car. That orange light is he talking about? Can't see any other stars in the distance. Well, I suppose what we could do is we could enhance it, put it through a filter. Maybe might be something there. From what I've seen, it's just like a street lamp there. Car reflecting off here as they're going by. You can see two lights now. Slow enough to see two headlamps.
Hmm.
But we can't see any stars or anything because it's not that sensitive.
There's that one right there. It's just that one.
Where?
That's all I'm saying.
That station.
Well, see, it's right
there.
there.
That
It's
one
up there towards the top center of the picture. But it comes and goes so dang fast.
Yeah, well, we took a few stills there. Come on,
Okay.
get out of it. Well, you got a better eyesight than I have. You saw a light that wasn't near the road. Or I saw.
Yeah, like you said, I'm looking at a 60-inch screen, so that kind of helps.
Okay, so we got this one here. We need to put it through a proper editor and change the
Bring
colors.
on the curves.
Bring on the curves.
Oop. Kitty,
Okay. Let's have a look. Contrast.
Start.
Brighter,
Almost
lighter,
Dun, dun, dun.
lightest. There we go.
Well,
There we go. That's changing the brightness. That's the light that I think he was talking about there. Is my cursor in the right place?
well, sunny beaches.
It could be a light there.
That's the one right there. That's the one you're pointing to. That's the one I've been seeing. I think.
But then again, if you look at up here, well, he's aiming it outside the car window, obviously, here.
Mhm.
But there's not much detail there. We're talking about 1 pixel. It could be just that little dot there, which is bound to be a plane. It looks like 38,000 feet level for a plane, far away. Okay, let's zoom out again. Come on.
Yeah, if it's a plane, it's probably around 15,000 feet. I think it's up 30,000 yet, but yeah, 15,000. That's still up there.
So flip here.
Spammer. See ya.
Okay, that's changing the colors a wee bit. There's a light up here. Let's see.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Yep. You got it, Paul.
There's a light.
Yep,
There's a
that's
light.
it. That's the one I was seeing right there. Got it.
So
once again, curbs comes through.
doesn't look like orange though.
Just to go up there.
These ones down here. Yeah, it could be something up there. So we need to cut that space up and reset it.
Magnify it.
Up there.
See what's going on. Pixels and all that stuff. Just let me look down the side. Okay.
Alright, what I'm waiting for. I was waiting for it to process it. It did it instantly. I was thinking, oh yeah, something's not right here. Going too fast. I can't see it still. Okay, did we get the right area though? Yeah, was it not working? That's weird. Is it? Okay, do flip. Try that one then. Hey, why is it not working now? What's gone wrong? Select all. There. One layer, from what I can see. Why is the curve's not picking it up? Bug in the plugin, maybe? Don't think it's grabbing it.
Okay, there she goes. I think. God, it's so hard to tell, isn't it?
Oh, you're way behind. You need to see it in real time, really, but unfortunately we can't get that going.
Right.
And when we use the magnifier, it's really tediously slow. I might maybe change the magnifier back to its normal settings, maybe. Okay. Curves. Doesn't seem to be selecting it. Oh, here we go. It's like a fine adjustment here. And you can see how pixelated it is. And it could be that. I don't know. I thought it would be bigger than that. Yeah, not wasting our time a wee bit. Can't see it in that mess. Well, you can see it's a original thing because, as you can see, this once you enhance it, you can see that the night sky, even though it looks really black to us initially, the color swap could see there was different shades of black, which you can't see without using the tools. So why is that not working now? It's got nothing down here. I don't understand.
I just don't think there's a whole lot to see, to be quite honest. Well,
yeah, but it's not changing the colors like it should be. There we go. It's a very strange adjustment here. Could it be that? Maybe you didn't cut it in the right place. Or that there.
Yeah, you can see it up there. Jesus.
Yeah, just waste of time, huh? It's going to be a plane. It's too far away to see the blinking lights, probably. Anyway, there's probably a bit of footage out there. We'll keep moving on. So that was a bit of a waste of time, that one. Well, we'll have another look at it, but I won't zoom in, see if we can see it on slow motion again. It's really hosing down outside. I think Charlie will miss out on his park visit today.
Sorry, Charlie.
He'll still want to go out in that. He's one of these.
Now, was that the park where you went and took the movie of the solar eclipse?
No. It's a park over the road here. A little kids park.
Okay.
Dog park is something different. Well, I'm not seeing any
Gotcha.
lights here, but it would be up here, I guess. You'd think you'd have it centralized here. There's a road sign at the bottom. Side of the car. I don't know if he was looking at his screen or just holding it outside the car and hoping for the best. It's one of these ones where you need to zoom in on it, probably. I can't see any blobs of light.
Right.
They're still moving.
Just way too far away and not enough definition.
Well, let's put it in Plane Finder. Maybe we can do that. But I hate working at all those time setting businesses. Well, that was it.
Amen.
Yeah. Well, we can give it a try, I guess. We've got
All right.
time to do it. Why won't it come out with this? It's going really slow, look. Go away. So delete those ones. So 2015. Why did it take them 4 years to report it? Eh?
Obviously, it was important to them.
My girlfriend and I saw 5 solid orange spheres moving in a straight line. Each sphere was 3 miles apart from the next. So how does he know that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he's talking about the car head. It sounds to me like he's talking about the car headlights. The orange lights were approaching. I think it's BS. I think it's waste of time, this one.
Yep, I agree.
100 miles per hour was traveling along Minnesota State. After it disappeared over the eastern horizon, I drove my car to my house. Packed the gas, went to the house, immediately told my girlfriend, saying it, so immediately went outside onto the deck. Once we were outside, we immediately saw another solid orange glowing sphere, which they recorded, of course. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So orange glowing lights 3 in a row. What's that sound like to you?
Sounds like the street lamps over the motorway as he's driving along.
Yeah.
Oh.
But in this case, he's talking about it going over the horizon. I reckon it was probably sky lanterns, maybe orange glow, or most likely not bright enough if they're far away. Military flares being dropped.
But don't forget, they're 3 miles each apart. He knows that.
Well, it could be military flares, couldn't it? So, yeah. Is there any military bases around here?
Around Chicago? Or Minnesota? Let's see, Minnesota or Chicago? I thought it was Chicago area. Yeah, American Chicago.
He was talking about over the hills.
Plymouth, Minnesota. Hold on, what? Cited. What?
Well, is there any mountains there?
Plymouth, Minnesota. Let me see if there's Air Force bases around Plymouth.
Yeah. So you can say that here to AFD. Okay.
So, bingo. And so there it is. Well, let's see. You've got the Minneapolis St. Paul Air National Guard. You've got Minneapolis St. Paul ARS. What's that? Airport, military base.
Well, this St. Paul.
Yeah. So there's 3 air bases right around where the Plymouth, Minnesota is located.
Why didn't it come up on the map when I searched it?
So,
Gee,
okay.
what's that one say there? Map can't
Settle.
find Air Force Base.
Here we go. I'll give you a the link here.
Oh, come
Side chat.
on. Why is it going so slow?
Pink. Come on.
What?
Paste. Silly. Oh, was that too long? Yes, naturally. Slept on. See you. Bye. Cut it down. I'll send it to you in Discord. See. Ta-da. Yeah, there you go. So it's in Discord. I sent it in the PM to you. Yeah. Who's that?
Got
Gas
recruited,
station.
but it's not necessarily Air Force Base. It's all around there. Air Force recruiting. Looks like it's going out on a desert road here, is it? US Navy recruiter.
Air Force Reserve. Recruiting.
It's not a very good map, is it?
Okay.
Not a very good map at all.
That's
What is
odd. Yeah.
Oh, right, it's a building.
You know all that stuff? Where's the roadways?
Is it airports there or what?
Okay.
A car park?
So,
Car parks. I can't see any planes. Looks big complex though. Military building. Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't see anything.
no, that's just the recruiting building. So they wouldn't have air.
What do you reckon you got here? I'll paste it in, see what you reckon you found.
All that.
Yeah, it's got YouTube coming up. Ghost lights. That's my thing. What's going on? Whereabouts did you post it to? You didn't post it on the side, did you?
No. No, it was too big. All right.
Okay.
Copy. Yeah, I sent it to you and said Discord PM.
It's not there.
Their Google search.
It's not there in post links for during live.
All right, I'll go back there and put
All right, you put it in your own name, which stuffs it up a wee bit. Copy.
train. All right, here we go.
No, I already got
Live
it.
stream, post.
I already got it, but you put it in the wrong place.
All right, that's fine.
That means I have to move around if you put it in the wrong place.
You poor guy.
Okay, what is it? What's it come up with here? There is no results. No results.
Takes you to what?
No results. Didn't work, mate. Didn't work. That's all right.
Wow.
Now
why does mine have everything?
There we go. We got little dots popping up here.
All right, so mine's got all kinds of pins and yeah, thank you. There you go. God, concerned there for a minute.
National Guard Recruiting Office, Army Department, but not actually Air Force Base. U.S. Defense Department. So where do they have an Air Force? I bet there's an airport there though.
Lots
So,
of recruiting offices.
yeah. Yours is not the proper maps then. What's the link? Maps. Where's maps? Rating. Oh, that's better. Comes up better on the map. National Guard. That looks like it could be a runway out that way. Air Force Department. Looks too busy to be in the city around there, doesn't it? Lake Forest. That looks more like a remote area. But yeah, if we put airport maybe. Got my keys. Airports. Something goes crazy there. What? Spacebar? For that time. So whenever when I use the magnifier,
That's okay.
I'm gonna have to play around more with that. Come on, get out of there. So we got airports coming up. Here we go. Lots of airports. And Meadowvale Airport.
Meadowvale Airport.
You got all these little
Okay.
tiny ones around Sky Meadow.
Minneapolis St. Paul International. Okay, that's the big one right down the center.
So
Sports Strip.
I'd say there'd be a lot of airplanes in the air then.
Sky Meadow. Yeah, there's lots of little feeder airports around there.
So it could be one of
Probably
those
private.
So it could have been a small plane that you've seen that had a big red light.
Right.
Red lights. Why would it have three of them following a mile apart though? I still think it could be military flares.
Could be.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't trust that report there at all myself. Shame we can't look at how it was closed or more information.
I know, wouldn't that be nice?
March the 29th, 2015. In fact, we can't plug it into the plane finder. It starts in 2016. The software wasn't around then, so we can't even plug it into that. So okay, moving on. Okay. Shame we can't look at previous months. How can we look at previous months? Change it. I think there was better sightings last month. Brazil, what do we got down here? Lots of stuff. Here we go, triangle. I don't like South America. They see anything in the sky, it's a UFO down there. The case in point is the reflection of a roof of a house being a UFO. So we got some photographs, two of them. Nice.
Cusco, what Cusco? I don't even know what country that's in.
South America.
Let's take a look, shall we, John?
There it is. I can see a little black dot. Looks like a bird or a bug. Okay, let's save it. Could even be a plane.
Oh, it's Peru.
Somewhere there.
Yeah, that's where it is. It's in Peru. That's Cusco, Peru. All right.
Yeah. We've got to close that down.
I heard that.
I need more sleep.
You sound like me. last night.
Well, when you live on
This
3
morning.
hours of sleep. But the show must go on. So all this
Yes, it must.
configuration that we're doing 3 hours in a row, trying to make it better.
3 hours of
I mean, 12
Jesus,
hours.
try 8 to
Did I say
9. Yeah. Last night was 11 hours.
Okay. Let's see
Yep,
what we can do.
that's what goes on behind the scenes, kids.
What is it?
Nice photograph, though. It's a clean photograph.
What do you reckon it is? Even on low res zoom.
Yeah. There you go. That looks like weird helicopter. What?
No.
It
It's a bird, man. You can see it's a bird.
is that a bird? Okay.
Come on. Beak, head, wings,
Yeah,
tail
'cause
feathers.
yeah, because everything else is in total focus, and then there's this thing.
Well, it's out in the distance.
Yeah.
Some type of hawk, maybe. So, next one.
Okay. That's in the desert. It could be a vulture or a lizard of some kind, too.
Yeah, it could be.
It looks kind of big.
And it's flown past before he takes the next shot, is it? Can't see it there now. Like I said, birds, bugs, rubbish coming out of South America as UFOs.
Piper. Love it. Yeah.
What did they say? It's probably in Spanish, is it?
No, I'd have to go back.
Both images taken seconds apart. Well, in a second, a bird drifted on air current could easily get out of frame, couldn't it? Also included the screenshot with location and time was taken first, followed by that, which is an image with the craft. A bird. There are no birds in this area.
Oh, please.
Altitude of 10,000 above sea level. Oh, yeah, we've been through this before, birds, how high they can fly.
Yep.
I'm sure if humans can live at 10,000 feet, that a bird can live at 10,000 feet, especially if it's born there and adapts to the low oxygen. What is it? It's a bird. You can see it's a bird, but we'll zoom in a minute. Okay. Birds, mountains, 10,000 feet. So he's saying anyway, but we'll take his word for it. See what we get. What's it saying here? I can't see, my eyes blurry. Machu Picchu is at 10,000 feet. I'm pretty sure they have birds at that level. Was on longest mountains, Peru, yes. I can't see birds listed in this fly. Yeah, so it mentioned a bird then when it went boop. The bird can fly for hours without using its wings. What was that one talking about here? Fun facts. Despite weighing up to 27 pounds, the bird can fly. So, Huffington Post. Okay, let's go there then.
Native to the Andes. There you go. It's falling naturally.
Let's
kill them.
Get out of that sucker. Okay, get out of it. Go, go, go. Okay, need to clear that so we get more screen. Yes, I've got a skinny chick. Where's the thing? Fun fact. Sahara. Forget the Sahara Desert. Peru actually has the highest sand dune in the world. That's also got one in Australia. Rainbow Beach, I think it was. So you go through this forest, right, and it comes up to the sand dune, and you climb onto it, and you keep on walking towards where the sea is, and you look down, and you're like, how many feet up? 1,000 feet up a cliff, looking down at the sea,
Really?
and it just almost not. If you got a gust of wind and the sand moved below your feet, you'd be out down that cliff and dead. I've actually got some pictures of me standing on the edge of this sand dune that's overlooking the sea on this cliff. So
Good God.
where's the thing? And it was like
King
a
of the
really, really
world,
hot day, and you had to walk over the sand dune to get back, and it was almost, you could hardly catch your breath. It was that difficult because your legs were going up to sand, up to your knees almost. It's like going into snow.
Yeah.
So where's this?
Walking in sand is difficult.
Here we go, bird. Here we go.
That's why camels have those big old wide splayed hooves.
The largest flying bird on Earth can be found in Peru, the giant anaconda.
There you go.
27 pounds and can fly for hours using its wings. Native to Andes, it was considered a secret bird. Does it talk about where the height was?
Wingspan of 14 feet. Wow. That's big.
That looks like it's high up there on the photograph too. Doesn't say how high it flies there though. There we go, got some more birds here. Peru holds the world's records for the maximum number of birds sighted in one place. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yes. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, it is.
I like that.
What you do without the pig snout on a plate. Wow, look at the colors. Jesus.
So more birds here. Bird droppings, exporting bird droppings of fertilizer, I guess. Look at all the different color corn now.
Yeah.
Natural corn. Grows more than 55 varieties of corn.
Wow.
Well, that's what they lived on, doesn't it? Until they had drought and they couldn't grow the corn and they died off or something, wasn't it? And wars, of course. Then they sacrificed everybody to the gods because of the drought. So there was no one left to do the farming anymore. Rock climb. You can sit in the desert and calling out the UFOs. What's his name? Dr. Greer style.
Oh, God. Don't get me started on that disappointment.
You're a big fan of him, I thought.
I was. He's kind of fallen by the wayside, like his royal Tylerness. Gee, really?
We got some of these in New Zealand. Llamas, haven't they? Alpacas.
Alpacas,
What's the difference between llamas and alpacas?
You know, and they're designed to live.
Anyway, Charlie was in the truck with Dad, and they have some of these on the farm over here for the wool or something. And he gave them a woof up, and they come over and bent their heads with an eye looking into the car, and Charlie was trying to hide.
I'll bet he
Dad was
was.
killing himself laughing. He's crouching down, trying to not look him in the eye. Yeah, don't annoy the alpacas. They'll come and get you, Charlie.
And they'll spit in your face too.
Peru has the ugliest dog in the world. Oh my God, look at that thing. It needs some
Oh my God.
it needs some sun lotion or something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, say that
It's actually got a
sunscreen
little
big
jacket
time.
on here, by the looks of it, a little jacket around it. One of the ugliest
Those
dogs in the
ears.
world. So that looks like you know, the goat sucker, what they call it.
Yeah, chupacabra.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. So we've only had one person watching join us all day. Inca Kings. I forgot what we were looking at. We were meant to be looking at birds, but we're looking at other things now.
I'm just pleased everything's running so smoothly.
Well, it's a bit glitchy though.
Oh hell, you can't notice it though from this end. It's good.
It might be recording better than what I'm hearing it occasionally.
Well, considering some of the abortions that we've been through this last week, trying to do test streams. Oh my God.
Yeah, but we can't even do video anymore. I'm not sure why.
Yeah. That's okay. One needs to see our pusses in you.
Birds, 10,000 feet. We got some pictures here. So are we saying there's some birds in them or what? Sacred Valley. That looks like a bird. Is it? No, that's a shadow on the mountain. I thought that was a bird in front. Oh, there's that mountain range. That's pretty cool.
The Andes.
Right.
Yep.
Cusco. Oh, there's a bird. Not shadow this time. Cusco. Bird flying right up to him. Looks like a gliding one as well. Hawk.
Yep.
Hawk.
It's one of those 14-foot wide wingspans.
Is that 10,000 feet up though?
Yeah. It's a vulture, basically.
Yep, that's what you said.
Buzzard.
Okay, let's put the video. Now we've confirmed there are birds around. We can now do some processing on it.
Yeah, it's like a condor.
First one.
Looks like a California condor. Or something you can see in Africa.
Boom, look how fast that opened up. I thought we already... That's just too fast. That's less than a second. It's definitely a lot faster, but the magnifier is slower.
Beautiful.
Maybe I need to reduce the magnifier using the NVIDIA card. Maybe there's too much going on to one card now. Might be the problem.
It's working. That's all that matters.
Is that the one with the bird in it or not? Oh, there it is. It's not a bird. Took a wee while to select it though for some reason. Slowing down, magnify, you see. 60% CPU.
That's not bad. Beats 98%.
It does, but still, look how bad it's plugging here. Come on, get
That's
out.
alright. You just have to get the thing down, put it on there, it'll be alright.
Come on.
Always goes back down.
No, it's not. I've got that cursor disappearing thing over the picture.
Oh, and on a side note, a question: how's the cooling been going on now? Are the fans running a lot, or do you not even hear them anymore?
Hardly at all.
That's what I thought. Good. Right.
But it's not like super hot anymore, so we have to wait till some super hot days come around in November to February. Okay, start to cool off now. And today is a cool day, of course.
Yeah, as we start heading into the hot season. Ugh. Not looking forward to that noise.
There's a bird, there's a plane, there's Superman. So, you answer helicopter. It's blurry.
Well, that's what I thought right off camera. No, you're right. It's a bird.
It's out of focus. Let's see how well the sharpener performs.
Okay.
Okay. Radius a wee bit. Lift up. Can't see much happening. Okay, now we start to see it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you're more bird-like.
Yep.
Smart Alec.
Beak, eye, head, a wing coming out here, the tail feathers. And it looks like it might have a little fork thing in it. But what kind of bird is it? We saw a hawk or buzzard at the mountain range there.
I think it's a hot air balloon. Yep. That's what it is.
Well, it could be one of those bird drones, of course. It looked like a bird.
Swamp gas. That's what it is.
Doesn't look like a UFO though, does it?
No. I still can't get over the 14-foot wide wingspan. That's huge.
So, is it a hawk? Is the question.
It's some kind of a raptor.
But hard to tell. Looks like it's got a different color tone there. Feather going back this way. It looks like a wing going this way, right? You got the wing. Yeah, so
Right. Tail feathers.
like
Possibly the other
if you
wing.
draw around it, right? The wing tip going that way. It's all stuffed up. Let's try again. That's the size of it. So let's go up there a bit. Up there. Then we got one coming around. Can we move it? Yeah. Coming around here. Then it goes there. Then there. Then there. Definitely looks like an eye there. I'll put it around a line either side. Looks like a head coming around this way. And it looks like a beak or something coming out this way. And it looks like the feet being tucked around this way. Is it like a feet coming around there? A tail feather of some kind. Almost looks like coming around that way. And then it splits off a wee bit this way. Like so. It's like a kind of V-shaped tail. It looks like a feather coming out that way and there to this bit here. Like a flappy thing. But you can see what I mean. Okay, so looks like a feather going that way. Looks like one of those flappy type feathers, like a split tail. So see, we got the artifact on the top here, so that's probably part of the body there where that's reflecting off, which we're not seeing here. There's a bit of the body that's going this way, a bit more. So it looks like one of those feathers that sort of splits like that at the back. Forms like a funny shape like that at the back of the feathers.
Right, sure. Yeah, it was those.
That's looking on top of it, right? So we need to find where's the
an
web page?
Image to overlay.
That doesn't look like
Correct.
It's got the right type of feathers here. This one here it hasn't got the little bit going in. It's like what type of bird has split fins? Or maybe
I still think it's that condor right there. I really do.
Split fin.
Let's see if you can find one of the images.
V-shaped tail. Let's see what comes up. That's one of these. That's what I think it is. Come on.
No, wrong area. That's no. Those are terns.
That wasn't the images that
Those
were
are more along the coastline.
That wasn't the image that I had brought up, though. I don't understand. It's one of these ones here. What's it say? Looks like that type of tail on it. It's got the right color shading, you know, had white bits in it. It's got the kind of the same size beak on it.
Could be, but I don't. That's the one.
I'm just trying to find out what that one's called, whether it's actually in there, even that's come up in the search.
Yeah, I think that's a tern. Looks like a tern anyway.
I'll just click on that image there and find out. But unfortunately, the magnifier is stiffing it up.
Say it ain't so.
What does it say here? Swallow. Swallow kite. Tail kite. Tail kite. Kind of looks like that kind of tail, I would have thought. Probably even a longer, whispery one. So it's probably not that one. If we go back to the image, actually it looks like it could be a longer tail. Could be a swallow. I don't know. Swallow. Keys are slightly over. blue. Don't know what's coming up there. Bird. Hasn't come up with the one we're after. That can't be in Peru. Okay.
Oh, look how tiny that is.
Peru.
Nay.
Oh, I spelled it right. Must have spelled it right. Yeah. Peru. Long tail
Okay.
bird. I have seen some images of long-tailed birds. There's one there. Hummingbird has a really long tail. But that's not the one we're after. There we go. That one looks like in the desert. 11 must-see birds in Peru. Okay, that might give us a clue.
All right, here we go. Let's take a look.
11 must-see birds. Okay, we got this one here. 10,000 people travel there. Doesn't tell us what the bird name was. Lick. That's got a long tail on it. Well, like parrots, eh? Clinging onto the cliff face there. Could it be a parrot? Could be. 10,000 feet though.
That'd be interesting.
We've got these ones. What are they? Strange looking colours, those ones. Here we go. Tern. It's a tern, isn't it? It's got the right shaped wing for it too. And it's got the V-shaped tail. You see that? V-shape going on. But they're more near the coast, aren't they? They won't be 10,000 feet though.
Yeah, that's a seabird.
Peru.
Waterbird, waterfowl.
Hummingbird.
Yeah, let's see.
Machu Picchu. Long-tailed, slim, chestnut breasted coronet.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, so we need to look at that one. They got no picture of it. Long-tailed. So let's have a look at that sucker. Could be. What else we got? Just keep on going. Hummingbirds, which have a long tail. Here we go. That one's got. That's a strange looking one. That's got a V-shaped tail. It might be just the angle, like you said. It might be that it's flexed it and it's spread apart, looking like a V. It might be just a flying hawk.
Right.
Yeah, it could be. But we just want to be conclusive here. And we're getting problems with the speed of it. That one looks like a big turkey type bird. Rainforest.
Yeah, condor. What's this?
Penguin, the sea level. Duck.
Alright, this
Albatross,
is
they're quite big.
Photo.
Big beak though. Okay, so it doesn't mean that it's not some other bird. We just they said it was going to be the my computer's not going really good.
Yeah, I can't do that. Well, I did send you in the post links during live a photo of a condor, side on shot. See
So this is the bird that's got a long tail. Certainly looks like it's got a long tail. Let's see if I can bring it. Oh, well, look at the long tail on that sucker. Long-tailed. I don't think it's that one either, though. Well, it could be. Who knows? No, I don't think it was that long. Crazy. Although it does form that sort of V shape. There's a honey. So it's a honeybird, hummingbird. Somehow I don't think it'd be about 10,000 feet. That one would be in the rainforests. But you reckon you sent me a link that might solve it?
Possibly. I put it, like you said, we'd put it like a good way. Tried to catch the thing in the side view. That's
oh, this crazy looking one. It's got little things on the tail. Another hummingbird one. Crazy.
Oh, okay. There you are. Oh, yeah. Funky.
Yeah, you're about 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, you think I'd get tangled up in branches as it's flying from tree to tree.
Alright, we're running out of time here, so quick look. Oh, you reckon this one? Could be that one. Could be that one. It's out of focus. Way too big. What's happened to my cursor? It's gotten really big, has it? Let's see.
Oh.
What is it set to? Can't quite see. It disappears. How do we get the thing back? It's normal. Here it is. No. Where's the glass gone? Oh, it's on this other screen. It's so big. Let's see. What's it reckons it's set to? 1,000%. How do we get to 1,000? I don't know.
That was a little.
Okay. What's that? A vulture? Vulture. Yes, it could be something like that. It almost looks the same, doesn't it? And there's the tail sort of spreading out here.
Yeah. Well, my whole thinking too is because it has such a large wingspan and it's far in the distance, it's pretty big. Anyway.
Yeah, it could be.
That's my 2 cents worth.
Anyway, time to wrap up. It's 8 minutes to 3 hours. It's 4 o'clock here. I think it's reasonably went all right, that stream. So
I agree.
Let's see if the end credits work. And thanks for everybody for joining us. Right, one person. I don't know how many people watched it. 10, 9, 8. What's it say on your?
Well, future watchers.
Future watchers.
Future watchers.
Let's see if the end credits work, and we see if we can improve the speed a wee bit better again. But I think the graphics, the editor is working way better than it ever has. It's the magnifier that's sort of a problem one, isn't it, at the moment?
The Windows 10 magnifier.
But I think it's my video drivers that are a problem. I think it's not working with the OpenGL way it should be. Or something's customized for OpenGL for it and it shouldn't be, or something the software is not right for it. Anyway, here we go. Kick off the end credits. Good night, everybody, and please like and share, and we'll see you again on Saturday and my Sunday for everybody else. And have you got sound? I'll just mute John. Good night, everybody. Good night, Kiwi.